Wrist strength complex, dumbbell. Wrist strength is essential for calisthenics and gymnastics movements. It is also beneficial for weightlifting. Training the muscles of the forearm helps to improve grip and mobility in the wrists. In this wrist strength complex, we will perform 3 variations of wrist training in a kneeling position and using a dumbbell to load the movement. We start with the wrist pronated, palm facing down to the floor, as we target the wrist extensors. Rest the forearm on top of the knee and lock the elbow by contracting the triceps. Roll the wrist down into flexion before lifting the weight and taking the wrist into as much extension as possible. Perform the prescribed number of reps. The second variation is wrist ulnar deviation. Palm is facing inwards with the thumb pointed up towards the sky. In this variation, hold the dumbbell off-center by placing the pinky finger against the inside of the weight at one end of the dumbbell, like you are holding a hammer. Rest the forearm on top of the knee and lock the elbow by contracting the triceps. Perform ulnar deviation by pushing the thumb forward away from the elbow as far as you can before lifting the weight by pulling the thumb towards the elbow as hard as you can. Perform the prescribed number of reps. The third variation is performed with the wrist supinated, palm facing up towards the sky, as we target the wrist flexors. Rest the forearm on top of the knee and lock the elbow by contracting the triceps. Roll the wrist down into extension before lifting the weight and taking the wrist into as much flexion as possible. Perform the prescribed number of reps. Complete the specified number of repetitions in each variation on each side.